Okay guys, the question on the board is from number basis. So let's solve it and see how the number bases are being solved. Let's go. Now, the first thing to write is your solution as usual. Solution. So after writing your solution, what's the next? The question is, if y equal to 23 is equal to 23 base 5 plus 101 base 3, find y, leaving your answer in base 2. That's the question. Okay, and then look at the options here, option A to option D. Let's solve so we'll be able to choose the right option. So bring down the problem itself. Y equal to 23 to base 5 plus 101 to base 3. What do we do in this case? What do we do? So what we'll do is, when I was in our previous lecture on logarithm, on number basis, I told us that the base that is common to all the bases is base 10, which is non-natural. You understand? And because base 10 is common to all the bases, we have base 5 here, we have base 3 here. It is not possible for us now to add this base 5 to this base 3. It is not possible unless we make them common. It's either we are adding base 5 and base 5, or we're adding base 3 and base 3, or we're adding base this and base this, but we don't add different bases. It is not possible. So what do? We have to convert the two bases, which is base 5 and base 3, to base 10, which is common to all of them. So after adding the base 10, getting the base 10, then we can now add them together and then convert the base 10 to base 2, and that's what we are going to do, which is the answer. That is the normal base that they ask us, the required base they ask us to leave the answer. So that is it. So now watch as we do this. Now, to convert a given base to base 10, we have to multiply all the digits with the given base and then take the superscript of those bases. Are you getting it, guys? Take the superscript of those bases. So now, look. Now, we'll take this first. Let's convert this to 3 base 5 to base 10, so that we'll have 3 base 5 equal to 2, which is this 2 times 5 plus this 3 here. You have 3 times 5, then you start 0, 1. If you go through our previous class, you understand this better. Okay? And this will give you equal to 5 raised to power 1 is 5. Anything power 1 is that. Then 2 times 5 is what? 10. Plus 5 raised to power 0 is 1. Anything raised to power 0 is what? 1. So that 3 times 1 will be 3. And this will give us equal to 10 plus 3 is what? 13 base 10. This is now in base 10. You see? That is 13 base 10. No more 2, 3 base 10, but 13 base 10 is normal. Yeah? So now, we go. We now pick the second base, so that we'll have 101 base 3 equal to 1 times 3 plus 0 times 3 plus 1 times 3. That's 0, 1, 2. This will give us equal to. So now, 3 square is what? 3 square is 9, and 1 times 9 is 9. Plus 0 times, 3 power 1 is 1, and 0 times 3 is 0, plus Now 3 power 0 is 1 because anything raised to power 0 is 1. Then 1 times 1 is 1. This is equal to 9 plus 0 is 9 plus 1 is 10 base 10. You see? Good. So now that you have got your bases, you have converted base 5 to base 10 and base 3 to base 10. Now you have common base, which is base 10. You can now work with it. Is that clear? So now, you can now add the 2. You can add the 2 so that you have this plus this, which is now 13. That is y is now equal to 13 plus 10 base 10 equal to what? 13 plus 10 will give you what? 23 base 10. You see? Okay, but the instruction is that we leave the answer in base 2. We leave the answer in what? In base 2 and not in base 10. So we now convert base 10 to base 2. To convert a base 10 to another base, look at the procedure, look at the steps. So that any other base, not only base 2, as long as you are converting from base 10 to any base, use this method I want to use now. But as long as you are converting from another base to base 10, the other method that we used previously to get this base, this 13 and this 10 here. Do you get? So now you have this. You have this so that you now write your 23 here. Write your 23. Sorry guys. Okay. When you write your 23, write your 23, then write 2, which is that base you want to convert that base 10 to. That's how to convert base 10 to other bases. If it were to convert base 10 to base 5, you write 5 here. That's this place you are writing to. But since the instruction is read, leaving your answer in base 2, so we are using 2 here. So that 2 divide 23, what do you have? 2 divide 2 is 1. 2 divide 3 is what? Is 1 again, remainder 1. So which means 2 divide 23 will have 11, remainder 1, right? So 2 again. 2 divide 11 will have 5, remainder what? 1. Okay, because 5 times 2 is 10 and 11 minus 10 is 1, of course. So now 2 again. 2 divide 5, you have 2, remainder 1. So now you go again. 2 divide 2, you have 1, remainder 0. And 2 divide 1, you have 0 because 2 cannot divide 1. 2 is bigger than 1, so it's 0. It cannot work, remainder that 1. Okay? Then you draw your arrow like this from down up. You see? So that what you have here is 23 base 10 will now give you equal to this 23 to base 10 will now give you equal to base 2 now. So you are drawing the arrow from down up. Alright? So you count from down up, which is 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Base 2. And this becomes your answer. So if this is your answer, which option is the right option? Option B is the right option. And that is final. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.